Okay, so another teachable moment for myself and whoever watches this. Um, so I was riding home from dropping Mari off at a basketball game at one of the universities. So as I'm riding home, I'm trying to get myself pumped up to do the things that I need to do today to move forward with just getting out of a rut because my dad passed away, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to be bothered. But I know that that is not an option if I'm going to continue to live my life and move forward. So, as I'm sitting with myself and being mindful of the thoughts that are going through my head, I realize how important it is to be able to sit with yourself and ask yourself some tough questions. So the question I asked myself on the way home was, what is wrong? What are you afraid of? What is bothering you that you don't want to go outside or move forward? And when I'm being honest with myself, I'm ready. I'm pumped on the outside to get this business rolling, to get this thing started, because it is a true passion of mine. It became a passion of mine almost 2.5, 3 years ago when this whole process started for me. I don't know, maybe I'm up to year 4. I don't remember. Anyway, and that's just about taking care of myself, because the more and more I started taking care of myself, the healthier I became, the more weight I lost, the better my skin started to look, the more energy I had, so on and so forth. And so I was sitting with myself and I was being honest with myself. And the reason I don't want to move, or I'm having trouble getting moving, is because I'm scared. I am afraid of the process of being analyzed, being, I need to back that up. I'm not afraid, but I have a fear. It's a natural fear. And if you don't have these fears, then something's wrong. You should have a natural fear of things that you don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. So I had to face myself and realize, okay, what are these fears? These fears are, you didn't go to school for the medical field. You didn't get your degree in, you're not a doctor. And that's what most people will tell you. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. And then I'm sitting with so that is like stalling me, because I'm like, should I be doing this because I'm not a doctor? And then I stopped in the middle of my thought and said, you may not be a doctor, but your goal isn't to be a doctor. Your goal is to inform people of the benefits of the things that you did for yourself to get you to where you are today. And it's going to be up to those people to choose whether or not they want to use the tips, information that you give them for themselves, or whether they don't. And you can't worry about the ones that don't. You can only worry about the ones that do believe in you, that do understand that you know a little something, something. Certifications will come. I'm working on all that stuff quietly within myself and through reading. I've always, if I'm not reading something, I'm listening to something that's educationally related, and I just have a brain that knows a lot, and I'm proud of myself. So I had to get back to knowing what I know. I know what I did to get myself here. I know what I've read about or studied about the body. I know what I'm currently learning and who I'm currently learning from about drug interactions and herbs. I know that I am doing what any other practitioner would be doing, practicing. But I'm practicing with a level of knowledge, but also with the beauty of wisdom. Because not only can I have the book smart, but I've been through the things, and I've been through the things or have experienced things like taking care of my father and understanding drug interactions with herbs and how things work with the body and how the body works itself. So I know these things, and I don't have to be afraid about what other people think, because they're going to think what they're going to think anyway. It is my job to do what I know and allow those that want the information to get the information, that want my help to get my help, because I'm definitely willing to give it, because I know that what I did for me works. At some point I'll post pictures of me back in the day versus now. I look younger than what I did when I was younger. And it's all because of how I learned to take care of myself using the knowledge that I have about fruit, about herbs, about the body and how it works and how it absorbs different vitamins, and how it excretes different things, and what is hard to excrete versus what isn't hard to excrete. Yeah, I've learned some things, and I'm not ashamed of it. No, I might not have a degree from the university of wherever, whoever. I got some degrees. They're just from a different field. So I am going full force. And these videos don't just serve for whoever watches them. They serve for reminders to myself, because I will watch this thing over and over until I get to where I need to be, to keep reminding myself, not only can you do this, but girl, you know what the hell you talking about. And girl, you know what the hell you did to get to where you are today. And you are looking fantastic at the age of 43. Yes, I am looking fantastic. And I feel good. I feel good. And I know that Monday, I kick off phase 3 of my now workout regimen. It's time to tighten up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. Because I'm going somewhere with this body of mine. This is my temple. And I want to take care of it better. I got a late start because I didn't start working on my temple until, I want to say it was 4 years ago. I think this is year 4. But before I could work on my temple, I had to work on my mind. So that all those things go together, which is why while you're working on your temple, you need to be working on your mind. While you're working on your mind, you need to be working on your heart space and your emotional centers. While you're working on your emotional, you got to take time, and you cannot circumvent the process. Take it slow, because when you rush, that's when you fuck up. And I'm talking to me. When you rush, that's when you fuck up. So slow it down, let the process be the process, and enjoy the journey. And I'm going to just be mindful of my breath right now, because when you are mindful of your breath, you are living in that moment. And I am living in this moment because I know that everything that I do is for not only my greater good, but it's going to benefit those who work with me, roll with me, ride with me, and love me as much as I love myself. I love the good people. I love the people that face their fears, that are not afraid to be who they are, and that genuinely want better for themselves. I love y'all. Let's do this. Okay, that's the end of this post. I didn't hype myself up enough. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later.